Hey guys, what's up? It's Heidi. So today I'm going to be talking about my TBR for Bout of Books 10.0, and if you don't know what Bout of Books is, it is a readathon that tons of people do. It's totally awesome. It's called Bout of Books. This is the 10th one, hence the 10.0, and it is going from, what are the dates for this thing? May 12th to Sunday, May 18th, which is the day before my birthday. So excited. I will leave a link to their website down below where you can sign up and see the events that they're having, and it's basically just tons of fun. I'm feeling really ambitious for this TBR. I don't know why, I'm in the reading mood, and it's sunny out all the time right now, and I'm just very, very excited. So there are 3 parts to this. The first one is that I will hopefully, oh, I just punched myself in the throat. Okay. A little too excited there. Okay. First part of this is that I will hopefully be doing video updates every single day. If not, I hope to at least get a update every other day up, and that's that. The second part is that I am doing a personal challenge for me, which kind of has to do with reading, more to do with things that keep me from reading, and that is that I'm going to try and not be on Tumblr at all during the Bout of Books week, which is going to be very difficult. And so recently I've been like, oh, I could read right now, I really want to read this book. And then I just get on Tumblr and I never read the book. So I'm hoping that that will help me read a lot more, which leads me into my third part of this video, which is that I'm planning on hopefully reading at least 1 book a day during Bout of Books, at least. And that is insane. I have not done something like this for a very long time, or succeeded in doing something like this for a very long time. So now that that's through with, I am going to tell you the books I am planning on reading. I did have a different TBR set up for this, but I get ebooks from my library on my Nook, and I have a bunch on hold, and this morning I woke up to 3 emails of different books that I have had on hold for months that are now on my Nook finally. So I have 21 days to read all of those, so I figured why not put those in the TBR instead. But the first book that I am planning on reading on my Nook is The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. This is a book about, I think it's still like our world, but it's like an alternate world where there are vampires and the main character absolutely despises them and hates them, and then she becomes one, and that is all I know about this book series. I could be totally wrong. But I've heard a lot of people talk about this lately. I'm very excited to read this. It looks really awesome. The cover is legit, and yeah, that's that. Next book I am planning on reading I am so excited for, because it's a Neil Gaiman book, and The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. Lots of people have been talking about this. I know absolutely nothing about it other than it's by Neil Gaiman. It's kind of short, and everybody has been loving it, and I love Neil Gaiman. I'm sure I will fly right through this. It sounds awesome. I think it's kind of creepy. Like, just on like creepy books, but I don't really know. The next book that I'm reading on Nook, I was not planning on reading ever until I found out that it's being made into a movie, and the wonderful, the beautiful, the amazing Chloe Moretz is going to be playing the main character, and I love Chloe Moretz so much. She's so awesome and cool, and I want to be friends with her. That is the books. Anyways, that book is If I Stay by Gayle Forman. Wah. Oh, look at the... I wonder if that's going to show up when I upload. If I Stay by Gayle Forman, and this, as far as I know, I've seen the trailer, which made me cry, and I haven't even read this book, but as far as I know, this is about a girl who gets into a car crash with the rest of her family, and her family dies, as far as I know, like her parents and her brother or sister or whatever, and she's kind of in this limbo, and she gets to decide whether she's going to stay alive or die with her family, and something like that. I don't really know. But it looks really interesting. The trailer looked absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you go check it out. So I'm very excited to read this. It's gonna be awesome. The next book I am planning on reading, I'm very excited to read, and everybody's been talking about it, and it's a contemporary book, and I'm kind of falling into this contemporary mood, which is weird, but I think it's because it's sunny, and the sun does weird stuff to people that live in Oregon. Like, we're not used to this. I know absolutely nothing about this book either. That is Winger by Andrew Smith. This is like the coolest cover ever. There's this guy, and then on the back there's a cartoon version of him, and then the side is that. It's just a really cool book, and I'm very excited to read this. It's kind of thick, but it's contemporary, so I'm feeling like I'm going to be flying through this book also. I don't know why I just did that. The next book I will be reading is kind of a tentative. I will be finishing it up, or I will have finished it before Bout of Books starts. That is Etiquette and Espionage by Gayle, I think that's how you say her name. And this is the author who wrote the Parasol Protectorate series. This is about a girl named something very long and complicated, and I really wish they tell me how to pronounce it. Sophronia, I think is what I've gone with, but that's like a mouthful. I think I'm just gonna start calling her Soph. I'm like 20 pages into this, and it is a cyberpunk, weird high school book where this girl, I think she's 14, she's enrolled in this finishing academy by her mother, but it's secretly a school where you learn to like kill people and be a spy also. So that's really cool. I'm very excited to read this, and the cover is ridiculously pretty. I haven't read a steampunk novel in forever, and I'm just very excited for this. It's gonna be amazing. Let me know if you've read this. I haven't heard a whole lot of people talk about this. Oh, other book I'm planning on reading. It comes out on the 16th, so it comes out during Bout of Books, and that is Rebel by Amy Tintera, and this is the second to Reboot, which I just read last month and I loved it, and I'm very excited to read the next one. I'm probably gonna go down to the bookstore as soon as that comes out. That's all I'm going to say for now. These books might change, who knows, but that's what I'm thinking for now. So let me know down in the comments if you are planning on doing Bout of Books this time around, what you're planning on reading. If you want to do the Tumblr thing with me, that'd be awesome, because then we would have support for our Tumblr withdrawals, or like say you're gonna be off Facebook for a week or whatever. So that'd be cool, and I will see you with another video. Goodbye. Mwah.